Oh, we are ready to get this underway. Kyle Yates, his name is attached to this tournament. A former #1 player in the world and has already won on this court on this day. He was victorious in the men's pro doubles along with Rob Cassidy, who he'll be opposing in this match. His partner for this is Monica Paolicelli, who just recently turned 32 years old. A yoga instructor and a fantastic professional pickleball player from the Washington, D.C. area. And she works for Orange Theory Fitness in addition to teaching yoga. Rob Cassidy, meantime, I mentioned he partnered with Kyle Yates to win a gold earlier in this tournament. Now he will oppose Kyle Yates. And Rob, one of the quickest players in all of pickleball with the hands, that will be on display throughout this match. And his partner is the youngster, 17-year-old Alix Truong, who is from also the Northern Virginia area, lives about 10 minutes away from Monica Paolicelli, and they call each other best friends despite the fact that there is a 14-year age gap between them, now 15-year age gap. Paolicelli just turning 32, just had a birthday, and Alix Truong still 17 years old and still in school, but also playing some pro pickleball in addition to taking her high school classes. And we are underway, and Eva Welscher, #1 ranked senior women's player and all of pickleball, is sitting with me here. It is fantastic to have you aboard for this, Eva. Should be a very fun and tightly contested match.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a little bit of everything. I'm sure the girls are going to be targeted and will be attacked. There's going to be a lot of dinking between Alix and Monica, and the men are going to try to just insert themselves as best they can, hogging the middle, getting big like Kyle is doing right now.
Paolicelli and Yates are the #1 seed, and they're also the team that comes into this match through the winner's bracket, which means they would need to win 2 out of 3 games to be the gold medalists. Cassidy and Truong would have to win 2 out of 3, and then that would force a race to 15 to decide gold.
I think what you're going to find unique about this is that usually the girls are diagonal with each other, but because Rob is a lefty, he's going to play the deuce side and put Alix in front of Monica with Alix on the ad side. So you're going to see a lot of forward dinking with the guys trying to get involved. You can see how far Kyle's over. Alix isn't afraid to go at Kyle, though. Yep. Monica was ready. Wow.
Yeah, Monica was ready, but Alix does put it away.
Yeah.
Eva, I'm sure you've been in this position more than a few times. How unusual is it, and how tough is it to switch gears when you were just out there maybe 20 minutes ago playing alongside somebody, and now you're playing on the opposite side of the net from them?
Yeah, I mean, you know, all's fair in love and war, right? I mean, you know, everybody respects each other. Everybody expects everybody to give 120%, and they want no less. So, you know, you fight hard till the end, and at the end, you're still friends. But, you know, this is a business. This is their profession, and you need to get rid of any exterior emotions when it comes to competing.
It's a strong start here for Cassidy and Truong. They're not only up by 4, but they've already forced it to the second server here at 0-4-2. Talked about those quick hands of Cassidy on display right there. And that is out.
Alix is not afraid to go at Monica at all.
And by the way, it's worth noting that Alix and Monica, they started the day this morning as teammates.
Yes.
As they won the Women's Pro Doubles Championship.
Yeah, so Rob and Kyle were doubles partners in the men's, and Alix and Monica were doubles partners in the women's, and now they're split up, and now they all go against each other.
Oh, how vicious was that backhand?
Okay, how does that little thing create all that power? Come on.
Take another look.
Look at that. Boom. That's some serious power.
A 5-0 start for Cassidy and Truong.
Really good roll. Oh, the girls are gonna. Oh.
Alix got tagged. She had kind of gone like she was going to go for an Ernie, and maybe she was trying to sniff one out. Maybe she was just trying to get the shot hit where she wanted it to be hit, but she got back in and got tagged.
Yeah, I mean, Monica knew her path back and basically caught her right in between it. So she didn't give her one on her appendages. She went right at the body.
That serve was long, so side out.
0-5-1.
So 0-5-1 is Paolicelli and Yates take over.
Point.
Into the net. I had a chance to speak with Monica before this match and asked her about her friendship with Alix Truong, and she said they've known each other for a number of years. They actually met playing soccer.
Oh, interesting.
That's going to be out. You've gotten a chance to know both of these ladies as well.
Yeah, so Jack Feinberg, who is a ref here, and one of the best refs out there, I think. We are all being hosted by him at his house, and Alix is staying there, and Monica came last night for one night, and I mean, these guys just get along so well, and they're traveling together, and they're just seem like best friends. But we had a really fun night last night.
I know Jack was thrilled to have this tournament right in his backyard.
Oh, he's just, yeah, I mean,
Move to the second serve here, so we'll go 5-1-2.
yeah, Jack is just a huge supporter of pickleball all around the area here, as well as in Naples.
And if you just happen to be tuning in here on CBS Sports and aren't all that familiar with pickleball, first of all, where have you been? What rock have you been living under? But these games go to 11. You got to win by 2. You can only score a point if you are the serving side.
Much like volleyball scoring.
Each side gets 2 chances to serve, with each player getting a chance to serve before the side out.
Alix is keeping Rob really honest. Look at these guys moving. Oh, how does she do that?
Kyle does get back up to the kitchen line, and Rob puts it right down the middle. So they'll move to 7-1 here on this center court. And what a fantastic center court this is. I mean, just so gorgeous.
Was that
with
a
the
bird?
wave. That was a bird. He went.
Was a bird.
When you poach an Ernie, it's a bird.
It's a bird. Boom.
Side out here.
I think they might know each other.
Just a little bit.
I think Kyle knew he was coming.
But yeah, this is one of 42 courts in this building for this tournament at the Dietz & Watson Atlantic City Pickleball Open, presented by Total Pickleball.
Hundreds of players came. Hundreds of players played this tournament. It was a buzz. It was happening.
And much credit to Kyle Yates, who is not only a fantastic player and has had success here playing this week, but also he's been a tournament organizer and director. Jim Ludwig has been fantastic, as has Randy Sussman, and all the support staff, all the volunteers. Just everybody's had such a great experience here this week. And Atlantic City has proven to be a great host city. Oh, again she shows that power.
Oh my goodness. She was so sweet last night at dinner. What happened to her? Where'd she go?
Well, the youth movement is on when it comes to the women's side of things. No question about it. Annalie Waters, the #1 ranked women's player, just 15 years old. Alix is just 17. And, you know, that's the great thing about the sport of pickleball. You know, talking to Jim Ludwig earlier this week, there were, when they started that first U.S. Open in 2016, the average age of the average pickleball player was 68 years old. And Ava Welsher, the average age of the average pickleball player now is 51 years old. You want to talk about a drop.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And just younger and younger people are getting involved. I mean, it's such a family sport that the parents are picking it up and then they're saying, hey, come out. And then the kids are just, something about it. It's like addictive. It's just every time somebody starts, somehow they just get like just wrapped up in it. Their whole life is like wrapped up in it.
And Eva, what's so great about it is that, you know, it's the great equalizer, right? I mean, you can get out there and you can have a couple of players that are in their 50s and 60s playing a couple of players that are in their 20s or even in their teens, and you can have a very competitive and very even match.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a lot of like technical instruction. You don't need perfect strokes. You don't need the perfect body. You don't need anything. If you just have a paddle and a ball, there's a place for you in pickleball. It doesn't make a difference. And you can be on a court with an 80-year-old. You can be on a court with a 15-year-old, and you can have a wonderful game.
Paolicelli and Yates now have climbed back into this thing at 5-7-2.
5-7-2.
Unforced error there. So the serve back over to Truong and Cassidy.
7-5-1.
And that ends up being long.
You can see some patterns here where they're going like 2 to the girl, then 1 behind the guy, then 2 to the girl, then 1 behind the guy.
7-5-2.
Because by the third one, the guy's involved. The guy is going to come over and poach.
Side out.
Into the net, so the side out, back to Yates and Paolicelli.
5-7-1.
And now they get it back within 1 at 6-7-1.
I feel like Rob should have let Alix have that one. I think he was too outstretched.
Well, the little flip of the backhand there by Cassidy.
Went right at the body.
6-7-2.
And the feet.
Yep, 6-7-2. Joanna Corker is our head referee for this gold medal match. The lob. Kyle goes to get it and left that side of the court vulnerable.
Side out.
I think that was the first lob we've seen so far.
You are correct.
That was smart. That was smart.
They're using the Franklin X26 ball here this week, and it seems like it doesn't have quite as much carry as some of the other balls. But the players largely have loved using this ball for this indoor tournament.
Yep, it's a little heavier.
With its 42 courts. Oh, Paolicelli able to get it past Truong.
Good shot. That's a tough shot to hit because you got to get enough spin to get it up to the shoulders, but then you got to flick it so that it comes down.
7-6-2.
Look at Alix's response. Okay. They're on opposite sides now. This formation is more traditional mixed doubles.
Great dig by Monica, but Rob threw too many at her.
as hard as it is, Monica just needs to take a couple more steps towards that kitchen line because they're getting her feet. Let's see how far back she is.
Point.
And it's going to move to 9-6 now. Truong and Cassidy on the verge of a game point. Rob Cassidy, originally from Rochester, New York, and has migrated his way down to Florida, where he's been a pickleball instructor in addition to being a pro player.
An excellent pickleball instructor.
He's actually spent a little bit of time on a pickleball court with my son Brendan. And it was very enjoyable to see that, you know how it is with kids. That I could tell them all I want, but I don't know anything.
No,
but
they
you
don't
hear it
listen
from
to
somebody
ya.
else.
6, 9, 1.
Same thing with husbands, trust me. Same thing with husbands. So short little story, my husband took a private lesson from Rob because he wouldn't listen to me, and Rob, being an excellent instructor, I'm sure had more to say. But he said a lot of the same things I did, but somehow my husband heard it differently and thought he was just wonderful, which he is. Oh, I thought she had it.
That's going to get them the point and move it to 7-9. We got a chance to see your husband play on the center court early in the week,
Yes.
along with Michael Pincel.
He got a silver medal. I'm so proud of him.
Side out. I got to tip my cap to him because, man, he really just battled through. He looked like it was the end of a long day for him.
He was hurting.
But he gutted through it.
Yeah, thank you.
And I heard he was excited because he'd never won a medal before.
Well, I think I actually had that wrong. It was his third medal, which I'm sure he's happy that I'm correcting myself, but it was his third medal.
Well, Truong and Cassidy trying to inch their way to a gold medal. They're on game point here.
Here we go.
10, 7, 1.
And it is 10-7-1, so they're going to get 2 cracks at it.
So Kyle just stood in the middle. Oh, what an angle.
Paolicelli able to put it at the feet where it was tough to return. So game point number 2. And that is long, and that is game. Truong and Cassidy take the first one, 11-7. One more look at game point.
He was a little deceptive here. Watch him. See? He pulled his body to the right but hit to the left. So that was good. That was good.
And they are one game away from forcing a race to 15. Game 2 coming up.
I love the Atlantic City Open because Kyle's done a great job. It reminds me a lot of the US Open. When I first walked into center court, everything from the boxes to the sound system and the whole setup has been great. I've also never been to Atlantic City, so it's my first time.
Monica Paolicelli talking about this tournament. One of the other things she said she liked about it is the playing surface. She first started playing pickleball on asphalt, as I'm sure a lot of people around this country have. And so she has a little bit of familiarity with playing with this harder surface. The courts on the other side of the convention center.
Miscommunication.
Just basically concrete, which has not been all that problematic. I think a lot of people have enjoyed the surface here.
Yeah, I mean, it's, the bounce is true. You do need to have a particular type of ball, which we have an excellent ball here. A Franklin ball, and the concrete isn't a problem.
Monica puts that one away. Paolicelli and Yates, they did need 3 games to get past their quarterfinal match against Ariel Butler and William Sobek. They did, however, beat Truong and Cassidy in the pre-medal match. So this is a rematch. They met in the pre-medal match, and Paolicelli and Yates won it 11-1, 14-12 to send Cassidy and Truong to the losers bracket, where they fought their way back into this match for gold.
Alix just tagged Kyle. I mean, she has absolutely no problem going after the guy. That's great.
0-0-1.
The side out gets it to 0-0-1 for Cassidy and Truong, and that is going to be wide and the first point of the game.
She was going after his backhand. It was just too hard of an angle.
Point.
Make it 2-0.
Alix disguises her backhand, so you don't know if she's going cross-court or down the line. That was really good. So Monica didn't see it coming.
2-0-1.
Just out of the reach of Alix Truong.
Great job by Kyle.
Two,
2-0-2.
Oh my.
Wow, how about the defense?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You love the communication. It's
goodness.
finally won by
Oh my
Truong and
goodness.
Cassidy. I think you're a little excited,
Oh my
Eva.
goodness gracious. Did you see, I mean, Alix just stood in there when Kyle Yates just hit a overhead directly at her. And then Kyle had a great reset as well. That's some serious pickleball.
But I also love the communication. You, me. So key to having success in doubles is to communicate.
Yeah, you have to. You absolutely have to. Wow.
That time she said go.
Yeah.
And Rob says you don't have to
Yeah.
tell me twice.
Yeah. I think Alix is the captain of her team. You know, she's the one you hear all the time. I have to listen to see who's the captain of Kyle's team.
Well, throughout the week, we handed the players in this tournament some questionnaires to answer so we could get some background. I loved Rob Cassidy's answer to his favorite food. He said forehand drives.
Oh, jeez.
0-4-1.
He's a character. He's fun. He's a fun guy. God, that roll. She's just not letting Kyle get back to that middle and really be big.
0-4-2. Point.
Well, Kyle put that one where it was going to be tough for Rob to return. And finally a point for Paolicelli and Yates.
That was really smart that Kyle mixed things up, though, because they haven't kept Rob honest on those cross-court backhands.
Good job,
Side
Alex.
out.
Rob cheering on his teammate as the side out gets it back to Truong and Cassidy.
4-1-1. What?
Wow.
She goes right down at the feet. I mean, that's just a smart move.
So if you're on the other side and you see that's what she's doing, is there any change you can make to better defend that?
Well, I mean, one, you can attack first versus them attacking. You know, they're playing kind of first strike pickleball. So they can attack first and then push them back. You can do that, like lob, and get them off the court, but also you don't want to back up. You got to stay on that kitchen line and defend. Tougher said than done.
5-1-2.
Move to 5-1-2.
I mean, Alix is striking.
Rob goes in front. And right down the middle.
Hands up.
Well, there could there be a challenge here?
Side out.
The call is out, but Rob and Alix can challenge if they want.
Yeah, they can.
I.
Oh, there you
How
go.
about that?
He's going to be dramatic. He's going to be dramatic.
Look, I think it's going to be in. I mean,
Yeah.
take a look at this. That's pretty clear to me.
I'm seeing the same thing.
We'll see if Ed Johnson, our replay official, agrees.
Boom. Yeah.
So while we wait the official decision, Eva Welsher, let's get your overall thoughts about this tournament this week. I mean, I know you talked about the level, but in terms of the players who have come, we've seen the pros, but you know, it's not just a tournament like this. It's not just about the pro players. It's about some of the lower skill level divisions, and I just really was impressed by how many people came out and how evenly matched that they all seemed to be.
I mean, every level of pickleball and every age group needs to be celebrated. I mean, and not only that, but I mean, everybody's working so hard. All their skills are amazing, and they're continuing to work hard every single week and every single day. So I'm impressed by how many people came out, put all their blood and sweat on the court, and really respected each other and just had really solid competitive games all week.
After review by video challenge, the call is overturned. It was in.
I think you were right.
I think that one was pretty easy for Ed Johnson in the truck. Joanna Corker with the announcement. So the serve is going to stay with Truong and Cassidy. And the lead is going to grow here to 6-1. And Paolicelli and Yates lose a timeout.
Yes, they do. I love this aspect of the game. This is a new item of the game that we can use now, and I think the players love it. It makes it fair. It makes it equal.
And by the way, how good of a shot was that by Alix Truong to hit that line? And now they expand the lead here to 7-1.
Yeah. I think if I was Monica, I would try to strike first, because she's letting Alix control the ball in front of her.
Side out.
Side out. And you know, one thing you know about Kyle, he's a competitor. You know, some people might wonder, you know, do you maybe just let this game go and get it to the race to 15? That's not what Kyle Yates is about. He's gonna say, no, you know what, I could still come back and win this game.
Oh no! Did you see how hard he just hit that? He's on a mission. He's coming back. He's fighting. This is when the grind happens.
2-7-1.
Nice change up. Nice change up.
And the lob does just stay in. And
Yeah.
Rob couldn't track that one down. So suddenly it's back to a 4-point spread at 3-7.
I think you can see Kyle starting to think, starting to process, starting to strategize, try to change a couple things up.
The tweener, but it's not going to clear the net. We had a match earlier this week where we saw Kyle execute not one but two tweeners on the same point.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Side out.
So how about that shot by Cassidy? Perfectly playing it.
Yeah, I mean, they're striking first.
Seven, 3-1.
With this ball and this floor, I really do think that the first striker is going to have the advantage.
Second server.
No, Monica actually flicked first. That was good.
7-3-2.
So move to 7-3-2. Kyle starting to assert his will a little bit. Serve back over to Paolicelli, and Yates at 3-7. 3-7-1.
3-7-1.
This is the final match of the entire tournament for the week here
Second
in
server.
Atlantic City.
Oh, I'm so sad to see it go.
It went by fast.
It did.
3-7-2.
Good job by Monica getting up to the kitchen line.
That lob, how about the dig by Rob, though?
That was good. That was good teamwork by Kyle and Monica, though. She just didn't lift it enough. Just had to lift that one. Yeah.
7-3-1.
So the serve back over to Truong and Cassidy, leading at 7-3-1. And Kyle Yates moves it to 7-3-2.
Yep. Kyle kept Alix and Rob back.
See Kyle with the pink PB 1965 hat on. That is his apparel company. The 1965 standing for the year pickleball was invented.
Yeah, their apparel is online.
Side out.
Don't know if that one would have gone out or not. Alix kind of lamented hitting it after she did put it back out of bounds.
3-7-1.
Well, that's where partner communication comes in. I don't know if Rob was able to say out soon enough or not.
Point.
And Paolicelli and Yates now back to within 3.
4-7-1.
So 3 straight points for the #1 seed. Make it 4 straight points.
So what I'm seeing is that Kyle is now asserting himself to the point where he is making the first aggressive hit. And that's putting Alix and Rob on defense and not allowing them to get to the kitchen. But I mean, he has to get involved.
Truong and Cassidy are going to use a timeout. We'll take a quick breather as well.
We chose Atlantic City specifically because there's so much pickleball in this area, but no major tournaments. So we decided to throw one ourselves, and we were looking at different venues and realized that the outdoor courts really just couldn't hold a tournament of this size. So we found the beautiful Atlantic City Convention Center.
Kyle Yates giving a little bit of background about this tournament. And really, I found out earlier this week, it was originally Randy Sussman who was the person that was first questioned about whether or not he thought there could be a tournament here. And Randy said, you know what, that's a great idea. There is a lot of pickleball played in this area of the country and not any major tournaments until this one. And how great was it to be inside earlier this week? I believe, was it Thursday when the rain came through?
I mean, I just came from a previous tournament where, you know, we were delayed by hours, and then we had to go into a completely different surface using a completely different ball. I mean, the fact and the comfort and just the peace that you had coming into this tournament, knowing that nothing was going to stop you from playing pickleball and that everything would remain constant, was absolutely wonderful.
Move to the second server as Kyle tried to get in there and poach. You know, and listen, I've played plenty of pickleball on, you know, basketball courts that have lines, and yeah, I mean, it's great. All the you know, gyms and fitness centers around the country that have pickleball, we appreciate it, and it's fantastic, and it's a great place to go play. But, you know, it's not the best place to have an indoor tournament. A place like this where you've got dedicated courts with with bleachers, it's so fantastic.
Yeah, not only that, but I mean, they put a lot of time and decision making into having quality nets, I mean, it's not even that. It's the quality nets. It's the court. It's the tape that goes
The
on
barricades.
the court. Everything. The barricades. I mean, everything is top notch here.
7-7-1.
7-7-1. 6 straight points by Yates and Paolicelli to draw even. And that does, oh, did it? I thought
No,
that
it's
caught
out.
in. They're going to rule it out.
Yep, it's out. But Randy Sussman was a huge visionary of this tournament, and kudos to him for bringing it alive with Jim Ludwig and Kyle and all the investors, all the sponsors. I mean,
Yeah,
I can't thank them enough.
Yeah, it's great to see all the sponsors that have come on board here. Can't say enough about what Chris Sullivan and his team have done in lining up a lot of these sponsors.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Oh, how did Kyle defend that?
How did Kyle defend that is right.
Oh,
There you go. Okay, did I say that Monica needed to be more aggressive?
yes, you did.
Yes, I did. There you go.
She showed it right there.
Yes, she did.
She was the one to decide to speed it up, and Alix maybe kind of got lulled to sleep a little bit. Monica takes advantage. 7-8-1. Yates and Paolicelli need to win this game to have a chance to win the match in game 3. As Yates puts it down the side and ties it up at 8. How difficult is this shot, Eva?
Well, I mean, his weight's going sideways and falling back, but yet he has to get the ball forward with power. I'd say that's an extremely difficult shot.
And now Paolicelli and Yates back
Okay.
in front.
So we haven't seen any unforced errors by Alix, so she's starting to feel a little bit of pressure, I feel like.
9-8-1.
Oh,
Second server.
Move to the second server, 9-8-2.
9-8-2. Side out.
Rob puts it away. It says nice setup to his teammate. 8-9-1.
8-9-1.
you've got some really strong angles going here.
Well, that's going to be out.
Monica's
So-
got to stay in there at the kitchen.
Alix sped it up. And now we're tied at 9. That's going to be wide.
Second server.
9-9-2.
This is the time you got to get deep serves, deep returns, and good thirds in. Do the basics well.
Side out.
Side out, gets it back to Paolicelli and Yates.
Yeah, Alix kind of just hesitated there and didn't get all the way in.
Point.
And now Paolicelli and Yates have a game point.
No? Okay.
10-9-1.
It's going to be wide. Got a 10-9-2.
Okay, one more shot. Game point.
Game point number 2. Monica and Kyle would really like to close this out to have a chance to be to end this in a traditional 11-point game instead of having to do it in the race to 15.
Yep.
Side out.
But instead, it's a side out, and Truong and Cassidy now. They staved off 2 game points.
Kyle had that. Kyle had it in his hands. I think he should have gone at Alix. There.
Kyle puts it away. So Cassidy will take over the serve.
9, 10, 2.
You, I got it. You.
Rob puts it away. We're tied at 10, and we're going to extra pickleball.
I feel like Monica should have gone at Alix on that last dink and just taken Rob out of the game, out of the point. Good, good. Good job, Alix.
Great communication.
Oh boy.
And they were just kind of waiting for one that could hit that came up high, and now we got game point and match point for Truong and Cassidy. You can't leave it up there like that for Rob. He'll eat you alive.
Yeah, he will.
And there's the match. So 12-10. Truong and Cassidy win the match, and they are going to force a race to 15 to decide gold. Another look at the final point. And just a mishit there by Monica. So we will have the decisive race to 15 coming up after this timeout. Stay with us from Atlantic City. Back here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, almost time to put the jet skis away as fall has descended upon this part of the country, but early in the week, it was still summer, and it was fantastic to be here all week long, no matter what the weather was. Just a fantastic tournament inside, and as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, because Kyle and Monica in the near court had come through the winner's bracket, they have to be eliminated twice. So they lost that match, but that was their first loss of the tournament. So they have a race to 15 now to decide gold. So whoever gets to 15 first and wins by 2 will be your gold medalists.
So I can see already Alix knows that she has to go hard first because she just tried to hit a ball a little bit below the net, but she tried to hit it hard. There we go.
Great shot there.
Monica really covered that middle. Good for her. That was a solid shot.
And I feel like this entire match in both of the games, it's Paolicelli and Yates that have had to play catch up. They're trying to flip the script here, see if they can actually build a lead. And indeed, they're starting well.
He's seeing the ball. That ball is like a beach ball to Kyle right now. I mean, the fact that he saw that. Oh, that's fun.
2-0-1.
Wow, what hands. Are you kidding me? Oh, so on fire. Oh my gosh, he's so on fire.
Yeah! 3-0.
He's playing singles out there right now. That's what he's doing. Kyle Yates is playing singles.
3-0-1.
Kyle has spent a lot of time on this center court this week.
I think he spent a lot of time every inch of this whole convention center, frankly.
That is true. But
Yes.
oh, right down the middle again. And a 4-0 start.
Yeah. Especially 2 forehands in the middle. That's a really good spot to hit to. That's where lack of communication can happen. No one had it. That one you can't defend that one. Too high.
Yeah, Rob was waiting for an opportunity. See now if they can try to turn the momentum around a little bit. It's called a race to 15, but it's really more like a marathon to 15.
Oh my gosh. I wonder why Kyle kind of hesitated there. Did you see him? Like he was waiting, he was watching where they were moving, but he didn't really like hit it aggressively.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe he didn't track it as well. He's been seeing it so well, but
yeah. Rob did a great job though. I mean, kudos to Rob. His hands are absolutely amazing.
Kyle did tell me earlier this week, and Eva, I don't know if you thought the same thing when you're in your match out here on this court, but he did say there is a little bit of glare. You can see it right there in that shot. There is a little bit of glare from the lights coming off this vinyl layering, and they did say that, you know what, that's something that they will look at trying to maybe minimize a little bit next year.
I did see that. I think your eyes just get acclimated to it, but initially, you know, it can be a little bit of adjustment.
That'll be long.
Right into the right hip of Alix. I mean, he's leaning in. Kyle is leaning in, and he is hunting.
2-4-2.
2-4-2.
Yeah.
Oh, 5-hole again for Kyle Yates.
Monica was first strike, though. Monica's was first strike. So if we counted the people that hit first, I'd be curious to see what the stat is on that.
Well, third shot gets left short, so Kyle will go to the second serve now at 4-2-2.
Boy, he's just tracking that ball. Great shot by Alix. Good defense. Good defending by Rob, that ATP. Now they're setting up the points again, being creative. Very delicate.
A lot of patience,
Yep.
a lot of finesse.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, Rob dove for it, can't get it over.
Now look at that sportsmanship right there. Is that cool or what? That's great. That's great. I have to say, though, that's the worst feeling when the ball just rolls over. I mean, it just, you feel like, ugh, why? Why?
Yeah, well, you play long enough, you're obviously going to be on both sides of that,
I
right?
know.
You're gonna get one, you're going to have it taken away.
Yeah. We had a good view of that from the cameras at the net. That was...
Yeah, our crew here all week long has just done such a fantastic job with all the live streams and the coverage here for CBS. And I mean, just been top notch. We've had 12 cameras on this center court this week. And I don't know if that's officially a record, Eva, but that's a lot of cameras.
That is a lot of cameras.
I've called NBA games with less cameras. How about that? Alix tried to speed it up. That was one of the rare times the person that sped it up did not reap the rewards.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You got to get it down at the feet, though. If you get it into the wheelhouse, you might as well just reset it.
There will be a side change when one of these two teams gets to 8.
Monica's seen the ball a lot better.
And now 7-2.
Yeah. I think before Monica was just going to be in the defensive mode and just reset, reset, reset. And now she's like, I'm bringing it back. I'm giving it back.
And that's the 8th point, and that's going to bring us to a timeout and a side change with Paolicelli and Yates with a 6-point cushion right now in Atlantic City. Beautiful look at the Garden State from above, and it really is such a beautiful state. The state of New Jersey. Atlantic City has been a fantastic host, and we've loved being in the convention center here all week. Yates and Paolicelli, the side change. How about Rob Cassidy, the wardrobe change during the timeout?
They're putting so much pressure. You actually can feel it here in the convention center, like the pressure that Kyle and Monica are putting on Rob and Alix right now.
9-2-2. That's going to be long, so the serve will go back to Truong and Cassidy, who need to recapture some of that magic they had in those first 2 games.
I love the fact that Rob is super supportive of Alix. He's really encouraging. So he's going to impose himself. Now Rob's like, my turn, my turn.
Well, we know he's more than capable of taking over.
3-9-1.
3-9-1. They're trying to climb their way back out of this hole. And that's going to move us to the second serve at 3-9-2.
Alix backed up a little bit.
3-9-2.
Kyle just kind of taking over there.
I mean, I feel like Kyle's on the top of a mountain hitting down at the ground
9-3-1.
onto the other team.
9-3-1. Serve back to Kyle and Monica.
Point.
And make it 10-3. Cassidy and Truong do have both their timeouts still remaining.
10-3-1. Point.
11-3. If you were Cassidy and Truong, would you be thinking about using one of those timeouts right now?
I would be using a timeout. I just really get energized, get the feet moving, start trying to impose themselves on. I mean, Alix didn't lose like one hand battle with Monica in the first set, it seems like, and now Alix is losing the battles because Monica is hitting first.
And now they will use the timeout.
smart.
12-3, a 9-point cushion for Paolicelli and Yates in this race to 15. We'll step aside, back to Atlantic City in just a moment. Well, great job by Ray Koliakovo and the Digital Wave Productions team getting us these fantastic shots. This was early this morning, flying the drone to get the aerial shots inside the Atlantic City Convention Center. We would have loved to have gotten drone shots with the people in the stands, but that would be not permissible because nobody wants a drone falling on their head.
Yes,
so
that's correct. But they were full, and everybody loved what they were watching.
So out of the timeout, 12-3, still on the first server here at 12-3-1. This is a race to 15. And they'll break the serve there, so it moves to Paolicelli's turn at 12-3-2.
12-3-2.
Rob and Alix just have to believe. They have to believe that they can come back. Never say die.
Monica wanted to try to get an Ernie, and it wasn't quite there, and ultimately an unforced error. So Truong and Cassidy still hanging on. 3-12.
You know, pickleball is all about momentum, and momentum shifts. So, you know, you can go on a 6-point run
Well, and then the other thing, when you're on the other side, you know, you got that timeout and you're thinking, man, we got a 9-point cushion. We got this.
Right.
And, you know, you let up just a little bit and suddenly they're right back in it.
And there's something about it, like mentally, you can go in and out. And, you know, you don't want to play you don't want to play to lose, right? So when you're up, you got to still play to win. You got to still enforce the same strategy. Great job, Alix, of getting one more back.
Kyle playing a win right there, though. The overhead.
Great shot. Boom.
Alix knew it was coming. There was
Yeah.
nothing she could do.
Yeah.
So 4-12-2.
How did he do that?
And Kyle ends it again.
Where's Kyle? Everywhere. Look at that. His weight was going all the way to the left, and he still was able to transfer his weight and hit that volley.
He's so
That's
locked in.
amazing. The GOAT. The GOAT.
Paolicelli at 12-4-1.
Oh, she was ready.
She had it. She just mishit it.
Good attack by Rob. I love Rob.
12-4-2.
12-4-2.
Feel like Alix is playing just a little bit careful. She's got to go for it. Good job by Monica.
13-4. 2 points away from gold.
13-4-2.
You got to take some risks here. Alix and Rob need to just take a few risks.
Four, 13-1.
See, he's hitting to the person furthest back.
Oh, Monica.
She's ready. She's ready.
Monica Paolicelli, a yoga instructor, works for Orange Theory Fitness and is a personal trainer when she's not on a pickleball court. And the side out will get it back to Kyle and Monica, 2 points away from gold.
That just shows everybody out there who are pickleball players, if you lose the first set, you've got a lot of game to still play.
Second server.
Move to the second serve. Monica and Kyle both looking for their second gold of the day. How about that? Painting the line. And we've arrived to championship point.
Okay, that's where his singles expertise comes in, because he can cover that kitchen line like there's no other.
14-4-2.
Championship point number 1.
Seriously? Oh,
That was a heck of a dig, but all right, so
Okay.
here we go. Truong and Cassidy down to their last gasp.
14-1.
let's rally. Communicate.
Cassie throws a little strength right there, the haymaker for the finish.
Monica ran around to take her forehand, which opened up the middle, and then she got caught and then hit it up.
14-1.
Good communication by Kyle.
Kyle trying to keep Alix back, and then he changes direction.
And not only did he change direction, but he changed his speed because Rob was thinking he was going to go hard, and he went soft. That's smart. That's smart pickleball.
5-14-2.
5-14-2.
A lot of patience here.
I love the fact that they're moving that dink around so much, keeping everybody honest, off balance.
And such control, you know, Eva, I mean.
Yeah, none of these are attackable.
Yeah, you go down to the court by your house and get a couple of friends together and see how many times you can do that.
Wow, she found the opening. Nice job. But how many dinks did that take to find that one opening?
40?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it takes.
Yes.
So 6-14 now.
6-14-2.
Well,
Again.
Monica sped it up first, and then that
Yep.
time it was actually
Yep.
Rob and Alix that paid the.
She kind of fed it back to, Alix fed it back to herself with
Yeah.
that first one.
Rob and Alix get paid.
Yep.
7-14-2.
Oh, Alix tries to go for an Ernie.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That would have been big. It could have gotten it to 8-14, and you wonder maybe Paolicelli and Yates might have thought about a timeout because they had given up some points. Now instead they got 2 cracks at the championship.
Yep.
This is championship point number 2. There will not be a championship point number 3.
That's some good pickleball.
The crowd expressing its approval.
Woo! Solid last point. Great job.
What an exchange, and what a finish. Kyle Yates, appropriately enough, able to paint the corner for the winner.
Way to change strategy. Way to like dig. That's how it's done.
Kyle wins his 2nd gold of the day.
The GOAT.
They take it 15-7 in the race to 15. We will hear from the victors when we return to Atlantic City. Welcome back to Atlantic City, where it is time to award a little bit of hardware. What a match we saw in the Pro Mixed Doubles Championship. Needed to go to a race to 15, but in the end, Monica Paolicelli and Kyle Yates are your champions, and let's hear it for them. The crowd that has remained, and for both of you, this ends a day in which you each played on this court twice, and you each won 2 golds. How good does that feel for you to be so successful here, Monica?
Pretty surreal. I'm loving the venue. Kyle did a great job with this tournament. It's my first time to Atlantic City, so I'm loving that as well. And it was always great to play against Alix and Rob, which are great competitors and great friends as well. So.
And Kyle, you are no stranger to being out here on the center court and being able to win, but this one's got to be special for you because it's your tournament, and you not only put the work in as a player, you put the work in as a tournament organizer and tournament director.
Yeah, it's been a long couple weeks, a lot of preparation. Obviously, my mind was elsewhere leading up to this tournament. But once I got on the court, obviously, you know, I'm ready to go. But my sister actually won a gold medal with Monica a few years ago, so we had high expectations for this weekend. But no, it wouldn't be possible with all these players. I mean, the men's final having Frank Anthony Davis, Jack Foster come and play this tournament. Obviously having Monica and Alix come play. It was great just to showcase some great pickleball for this for Atlantic City.
As you wrap up this tournament, what are you going to do now with all the free time?
I'm gonna go take a nap. It's been a heck of a 2 weeks, long. I had to work half the day every day, 12 hours, for about 2 weeks straight. So I think I'm gonna go probably shower, get some food, and take a nap.
Well deserved for Kyle Yates, and it's time to bring in Brad Heffler, who's going to award the medals to you. And we're going to also bring in the team from Splish. We've got Matt and Eric and Jamie. Come on over. Let's hand out the awards to our victors here. And Brad, why don't you give us a word while you're handing out the hardware?
I'm going to give you these and. I want to congratulate the champions today. A fantastic match. This great culmination of a fantastic week for the very first Atlantic City Open, and you guys played great and just fantastic week.
All right, Brad, Kyle, you got one more thing you want to say?
Yeah. So. Obviously, this wouldn't be possible without the amazing team here. Everyone that supported us, believed in us. Obviously, it's tough starting a brand new tournament. Indoors, new surface. It was a lot of work, and a lot of people put a lot of faith in us, and it's amazing to see it all come to fruition.
All right, congratulations once again. And our victors here in the Pro Mixed Doubles, Monica Paolicelli and Kyle Yates. For everybody who's brought you this fantastic coverage from Atlantic City, I'm Dave Bent saying so long. Thanks for watching the Dietz and Watson Atlantic City Pickleball Open presented by Total Pickleball.